Lord Malvern, and welcome to my Merciless Ming campaign for Europa Universalis IV. So we're sieging down Vietnam right now. We've I think we'll probably actually be able to take everything except for the capital, just because the war score is too high to do a full annexation. So we might actually we would have a pretty big truce timer at the end of it, but yeah, that's actually a fair point I just brought up. We would have a pretty big truce timer at the end of it if we took everything but the capital. All right, 97%. So yeah, every province is going to add a couple of years here. So maybe I should just take these three up here now. Now this is going to it's going to be better than taking on all this overextension here. Well, it'll take on 32% overextension, which is pretty good. Now, if we tried to take all of this, it'd be 68 overextension. It cost us 300 dipple points, and we would have to wait 12 more years before we could attack Vietnam again, which I don't know about you, but I'm not willing to wait that long. So why don't we just take 3 provinces? Can make him our vassal. That might not be the worst idea. Because we could annex them. And annexing them would be a lot more we wouldn't have to make them our cores. And I mean, it's going to take us, you know, 10 years anyway before we'd be able to annex them. It would take us 10 years if we were to take all those provinces. So maybe vassalizing them would not be a bad idea. We'll go ahead and take these 3 provinces from them. I think that's going to make them easier for us to eat. For us to vassalize them. Let me just make sure of that. Yeah. Yeah, the minute we take one of those away, we're going to go, that's going to make them impossible to vassalize. So why don't we go ahead and do that? That seems reasonable to me. It's going to cost us 200 diplomatic power. We have that. Okay. Welcome to the club, Vietnam. Alright. Now, how many... Ah. Okay. So we're not going to be able to vassalize a lot of people here. That's probably something I should have looked into. Okay, so why don't we take a look and see who would be our best ally. Okay, Korea. Korea would be a decent ally. They'd add 1,500 men to our 4,500. And yeah, they're ready and willing to help us out. Pamonis is a little bit too far away for me. I think Korea is going to be the most beneficial to us. Especially when we start going after these guys up here, the Mongolia and Haishi. So why don't we go ahead and formalize that? Let's wait a little bit. Sen Wei has entered into a military coalition against us. Okay, so Kam and Yutsang are going to be, oh, before I forget, let's, start coring those. So, we can't core this one yet, because apparently, Vietnamese traditions increase coring costs by 100%. So even though we have our coring cost cut in half by 50%, that's not going to happen just yet. Okay, so that's worth keeping in mind. Although, what am I saying? I mean, we just vassalized these guys, so. Lang Shang. You don't like us very much. Why don't we? Why don't we start fabricating claims on our neighbors here? That seems justifiable. Okay, let's return this guy for a little bit so we can go ahead and ally Korea here. And then we'll take him back. Royal marriage offer. We'll go ahead and take that. Shen Wei insulted us. Ah, we're getting a little coalition down south. Okay, so right now maybe Southeast Asia is not going to be our best Onyang, do you have any tasty looking? Yes. They've got 1-3. That's probably their capital. Hmm. Yeah. All right. So we need to plan out our next next move here. Northeast, we probably aren't going to attack those guys anytime soon, just because they're a tech level ahead of us, and right now, that's pretty significant. These guys are currently at war. How's our war exhaustion doing? I'll get that right eventually. There we go. We have no war exhaustion, so we should probably wait until we core these provinces before we take more land. And focus on, yep, national epic. Oh, we've already dropped in rank here. Who's usurped us? Austria. What a surprise. I figured it was probably... apparently my score was worldwide. I was #1 for all of 4 years. That's pretty good. Okay. So why don't I move these armies out of here, and let's go ahead and position them Chengdu, at Chengdu. So I'm sure once I'm done coring these guys, let's see here, we've got unrest at 9.9. Whoops. Yeah, none of these are accepted accepted cultures. So let's see here. How's our how are these revolts going? 8.4 years, 9.3, 9.3. Okay. So I mean, I'd say by the time we've finished converting them, it'll be just the revolt risk should be mitigated a little bit. Now let's see here. This revolt risk is being it's by nationalism primarily. Well, you know, something I could do, which might be let's go ahead and take that. Gee, this is not a bad idea. I'm going to actually... I'm going to sell these back to Vietnam. See how much I can... Okay, let's see how much I can get out of them. Alright. Let them deal with it. Alright. Then, so we're not getting too much. We got seven ducats for High Fawn there, and 3 for Cowbang. So Cowbang, that's a good name for a province. But and the important thing is that we're not going to be overextended by doing this, and we'll be able to go to war sooner. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Gaining base tax is very nice. As the main, we need as much base tax as we can get right now. And sell to you yet? Yeah. Okay. 7 ducats. It's not bad. Alright, so completely restored. Yes. 2 mercantilism is very nice. Let's maybe see if we can have no. We don't have any new advisors yet. No. Let's go ahead and fabricate claims on let me first make sure I don't have a CB with them yet. They would accept nationalization. No, I don't have a CB with them yet. Which would be worth considering if we had more diplomatic relations possible. But we don't just yet. So right now we've let's see here. We've got gotta figure out what triggers this. Does not. What? Okay, so in order to get rid of that, I have to. Yeah, I already knew that. Okay. I was just making sure there wasn't something else I could do that might improve that besides taking ideas. Okay. And so with that, actually, I'm going to take a break here. If you liked the video, be sure to like it on the by clicking the like button under the subscription, as it does help out the channel. And as always, I'll see you again soon.